Welcome to the burning question. I am Ankit Tyagi. What is this noise about Rahul Gandhi not being able to pick the chief ministers? It's been 48 hours and the Congress, in fact, still going through the entire grind of trying to find out who would lead Chhattisgarh, who would lead Rajasthan. Young Turks versus the old guard in Rajasthan being played out. Is it that the eyes on Twitter is causing this delay, or is there a genuine sense of Rahul Gandhi still looking over his shoulder to his mother and trying to find out answers? Well, we'll get all those questions we'll put up to our panelists as well. India Today broke the news first and broke it by a huge margin when it compared to any other network and channel. 8 hours before anybody knew, after 2 days of uncertainty over the choice of the chief minister and rounds of deliberations, the Congress party chose Kamal Nath as the new chief minister of Madhya Pradesh. After a late-night marathon meeting with the party leaders in Bhopal, he's all set to meet the governor today to discuss the date of swearing-in ceremony. Here's a full report.
मेरा पूरा प्रयास रहेगा कि जो विश्वास मध्य प्रदेश की जनता ने रखा है, मैं उस विश्वास का काबिल बना रहूं।
When compared with the hurry shown in staking claim to form the government, the Congress was very slow to name its chief minister in Madhya Pradesh. It took 2 days of meetings in Bhopal and Delhi to zero in on Kamal Nath's name.
First of all, there is no race. This is not a race. I have said this many times, that we are here to serve the people of Madhya Pradesh. It is not a race. It is not about kursi. It is about Janta ki seva.
The decision did not come without drama. In fact, there was lots of it. The first sign that Jyotiraditya Scindia was losing the race came from Bhopal, where his supporters hit the streets with placards, raising slogans, and almost came to blows with supporters of Kamal Nath. Congress leaders came out to pacify the protesters, but were instead heckled.
हर व्यक्ति चाहता है कि उसका नेता बने। ये जोश है, 15 साल के बाद कांग्रेस की सरकार बनी है, कार्यकर्ताओं में बेहद जोश है। और जो नहीं, कोई गुटबाजी नहीं भैया, चंद कार्यकर्ता अपने नेता का नारा लगा रहे हैं जो उनके समर्थक है, तो इसमें गुटबाजी का कहाँ है? हर कार्यकर्ता अपने नेता का नारा हमेशा से लगाता आया है, इसमें कोई नई बात नहीं है।
The journalists at the scene also had a tough time. If Act 1 played out in Bhopal, Act 2 played out in Delhi. Scindia met with Sonia Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra. It became clear that the decision had not gone down well with Scindia. In the end, what clinched the decision in Kamal Nath's favour seems to be his utility. He's experienced, he has been a union minister, and as a 9-time MP, he knows what wins elections. The biggest factor, he enjoys the support of most factions in Madhya Pradesh, especially Digvijay Singh. Now Kamal Nath has a bigger task ahead of him, ensuring that the Congress repeat its performance in 2019, and next time the party may not be as united as it was this time. With Hemendra Sharma and Supriya Bhardwaj, Bureau Report, India Today.
India Today's consulting editor Rasdeep Sarda spoke exclusively to Madhya Pradesh's new chief minister Kamal Nath. Listen in.
Joining us now is the man who's set to become the next chief minister of Madhya Pradesh, Kamal Nath. Appreciate your joining us. That smile on your face must conceal the nervousness and the sleepless nights that you've gone through over the last few days. Let's be honest. You're smiling now, but you must have been very nervous on the 11th evening.
Of course I was frowning, because there was a sense of nervousness. I expected much better results. One region let us down. But at the end of the day, we are well ahead. We are 121, where the midway mark is 115.
No, you're 121 as a result of Congress rebels, BSP, SP supporting you. 114 congressmen, 1 out of 230. And for a while it looked neck and neck on Tuesday evening. So you must have really been, as I said, anxious about how will you form a government.
Absolutely. I was anxious in the evening at some point of time. But then I was confident after 10 p.m. that even if BJP is able to get all the rebels, they still can't cross us. They cannot become the single largest party. So I was confident after that until 5 o'clock in the morning, until the election commission notification was there, they put it up on the internet. That's the time when there was a sigh of relief.
You know, Mayawati, Akhilesh, independents, are they supporting you based on conditions? Have you agreed to make all of them ministers? No. Have you agreed that, don't worry, I will give you malaidar, lucrative ministries?
No. I must thank and compliment both Mayawati ji and Akhilesh. When I asked them for support, they said, yes, you will have our support. And within 2 hours or 3 hours, I had the letter of support. They never mentioned any conditional.
This is unconditional support?
Absolutely.
You're not going to make the BSP MLAs ministers, the Samajwadi MLAs, the independents MLAs
they have not asked,
ministers?
They have not asked. They have not asked for it. There was no condition laid out when I talked. That's why I'm thanking them. That they said, yes, you have our support and you will have our letter. There was no, they didn't say, will you make us somebody of ours a minister? They didn't say this, nothing of the kind.
One thing about the Madhya Pradesh Congress, it was often accused of defeating itself in an election. This time, Jyotiraditya Scindia campaigned hard, Digvijay Singh campaigned hard, you were there on the ground. How were all of you able to work together, and will you still work together? Or will it now be Scindia camp, Kamal Nath camp, Digvijay Singh camp once the government is formed?
Let me be very clear, I have no camp. Everybody's camp is my camp. And I am in everybody's camp.
Scindia camp is your camp, Digvijay Singh's camp is your camp, Arun Yadav's camp is your camp.
I started with the great advantage that I had good relations with everybody. That was my biggest advantage which I had. That I did not have any problems with Scindia, I had no problem with Digvijay Singh, I had no problem with Arun Yadav, I had no problem with Rahul Singh, I had no problem with Bhuria. I had problems with nobody.
Because in a way you're seen as the outsider. Yes, you've been a 9-time MP, but you've never really spent time in Bhopal. You are accused. Prime Minister Modi said it in a speech. Kamal Nath is a Delhi Darbari. He's a member of the Gandhi family Darbar, stretching back to Sanjay Gandhi and the emergency days. Therefore, you had no base of your own.
I had my own base. After all, if I've spent 40 years of my life in politics, involved in the politics of Madhya Pradesh, I understood every district. I understood the organization. Of course, I needed everybody's help. And they all came out to help. They all got together because the stakes of everybody were as high as anyone else. The stakes of the Congress were very high. If at this time we lost, I do not know what would have happened 5 years later.
It was make or break in a sense.
It was make or break. It was everybody's future at stake.
So how do you now accommodate a Jyotiraditya Scindia, who's also a young, ambitious man?
Why not? We will see. He has to be accommodated. Why not? He deserves to be accommodated. Digvijay Singh has to be accommodated. Rahul Singh has to be accommodated. Bhuria has to be accommodated. Everybody's got to be accommodated. Arun Yadav has got to be accommodated.
But you know, your real challenge in a sense begins now, because among the various promises you made in your manifesto, loan waiver within 10 days of taking power. I mean, loan waiver will cost you 55,000 crores as one estimate. Your budget itself is 1,60,000 crores. Add all the other freebies that you promised to women's cooperatives. How are you going to balance your budget? Where's the money going to come from? Is the loan waiver a jumla, Kamal Nath?
There's no question of a jumla. We are going to do it. And I must say this is a conviction. This is a conviction. In India, a farmer is born in debt and he dies in debt. If you go to revive, in Madhya Pradesh, 70% of Madhya Pradesh is agriculturally dependent. They're not farmers. But the kirana shop in a village is agriculturally dependent, is dependent on the purchasing power of the farmer. The tractor driver is not a farmer, but he's agriculturally dependent. The agricultural labor is agriculturally dependent. So this 70%, which drives the economy of Madhya Pradesh, which drives the bazaars of Indore and Bhopal, is based on what? Is based on agricultural purchasing power. Unless that agricultural purchasing power is there.
You can look in this camera and say that you will give a loan waiver within 10 days up to 2 lakh rupees.
Absolutely.
All farmers will get that loan waiver.
All farmers.
Because the Congress has promised this in other states as well. And people are raising questions whether this will actually happen or whether this was Rahul Gandhi's way of just attracting votes.
No question of this. It is my conviction, it is our promise, and we are going to do it.
You did sweep Chhindwara, but look at how your critics are reacting now. They're already raising the issue of 1984 once again. Again, the Akalis have brought that up. You were removed as secretary in charge of Punjab over the fact that your alleged role in the 84
I was not
riots.
removed, I left, I resigned.
So how do you respond even today? Is this something that's going to haunt you?
Has any charge been filed against me? Has any case been filed against me in 84? Now it's coming that this happened in 1984. There was no charge, there was no case, nobody said anything. There were so many commissions which were set up. Nobody came for anything. Only now,
You've denied the fact that you've ever been involved in that.
Absolutely. I'm saying, forget me denying it. Nobody has ever filed a charge or a complaint against me.
It won't haunt you as chief minister?
Why will it haunt me as chief minister?
You have a Sikh minority population in Madhya Pradesh as
Well,
well.
the Sikh population in Madhya Pradesh is very intelligent. They also know that who's playing this politics.
And you can watch this full interview of Madhya Pradesh new Chief Minister Kamal Nath at 10 a.m. only on India Today. Remember, this is first and exclusive. So now Madhya Pradesh settled, but even after day-long marathon meetings and in fact talks remained inconclusive, and the suspense over the choice of the Chief Minister of Rajasthan has only grown, as both contenders Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot refuse to back off, while the old guard Ashok Gehlot is ahead in the race. Sachin Pilot has staked an undisputed claim over the chair as well. Remember, Pilot met Rahul Gandhi 3 times in the day and Gehlot met him separately twice on Thursday. Their supporters had raised the pitch by sloganeering and holding jagnas for both of the top contenders. Pilot supporters even blocked Alwar-Jaipur highway and staged protest in Dausa and Karoli, demanding Pilot to be named as the Chief Minister. So problem is not only just in Rajasthan, there is still deliberations going on for Chhattisgarh as well, and this is what we are asking on our burning question today. Rahul plays it safe by picking Kamal Nath over Sindhya. So the old guard being pushed once again. What happened to the new revival, the youth in the Congress party? Congress open infighting. Is it an embarrassment for Rahul Gandhi? Kaun banega Mukhyamantri? A test for Rahul's leadership and Rahul's Congress unwilling to trust the young Turks. And the last question that we are putting out, Congress prefers old guard with the eye on the 2019 elections. Joining me on this very heated question, the topic right now is Gopal Agarwal, National Spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Shama Mohammed, Spokesperson of the Congress, joining us as well this morning. I'll also be going across to my colleagues, Pooja Shali, who's joining us from Jaipur, Himendra Sharma from Bhopal, Supriya Bharadwaj is outside Rahul Gandhi's residence. Before I go to my colleagues, let me just first of all start this debate by asking Shama Mohammed. Shama Mohammed, is this a problem of plenty that the Congress would rejoice in these 3 states? Or as the critics are already saying, it's been more than 48 hours and it seems at this point of time, too many contenders are only putting and embarrassing the Congress party with open display of power?
You know, I have never seen such biased media in my life. After the UP elections, it took, I think, 8 days. Maharashtra CM Devendra Fadnavis, again, 10 days. This is 48 hours. And who put Yogi Adityanath there? He was not even a contender. I mean, you had Rajnath Singh, you had Manoj Sinha, you had Maurya, Keshav Prasad Maurya. And suddenly a man has been appointed as the CM of... How many questions did you ask Amit Shah? How many questions did you ask Modi? I mean, what is this? This is 48 hours. This is an internal matter of the Congress party. We have already done with Madhya Pradesh. The other CMs will be announced. Why are you people getting so excited about this?
Why are you joining the debate on this question if you think that the media has no right to ask the question, Shama Mohammed? You are well within your rights to question. You are well within your rights to question the Bharatiya Janata Party. You are well within the rights to question the Bharatiya Janata Party. Please don't give sermons about how the media should function. If you have a problem with the question that we are asking, you are also well within your rights not to join this debate. And let me now put this question to Gopal Agarwal.
Congress party, I'm going to question the media. I will question the media.
You and me are not on the same platform, Shama Mohammed. The media has the right to question the political parties, and you are, as the representative of the people, you owe it to the people and the media to answer those questions. Shama Mohammed, don't walk the same path that the BJP we have, and we have asked the same questions. You have won 3. I did. I have asked every single politician, including at that point of time the BJP leadership. What was the need for 8-day delay? So please don't attribute motives and don't walk the same arrogant path that the BJP has been walking. You have just won 3 states. Don't change your tone, Shama Mohammed. It's too early for you to do that. You came on a promise of being an alternate. Please at least show that with humility. Gopal Agarwal, it's a legitimate question that Shama Mohammed is asking. Possibly it's just it's a legitimate question when she says, what is the business of the Bharatiya Janata Party or anybody, as a matter of fact, to question the Congress party? Shama Mohammed, if you're done,
they put a pracharak over there.
Shama Mohammed, if you're done, can I put that question to Gopal Agarwal?
Are you being paid? I am sorry. They chose Manohar Lal Khattar. Did you question why Manohar Lal Khattar was appointed?
Yes, we did.
Tell me that. Did you ever question
and Shama Mohammed, you were also on those debates when these questions were asked. So I would request you to calm down and tone down the rhetoric unnecessary. There is no point attacking the media in this. Gopal Agarwal.
You did not ask.
Okay, Shama Mohammed.
Media going overboard on this.
All right.
Why is the media going overboard on the Congress party selection of a CM?
Okay.
It's just been 48 hours.
Ma'am, are you done?
You didn't let me speak. You overspoke on me.
Yes,
so I
did because all that you are doing is unnecessary display of arrogance. You've just won 3 states, ma'am. Don't try and turn into what the BJP has been accused of usually.
You let me speak and then you question me. If you are getting excited early morning at 9 o'clock, I can't do anything about it.
All right.
You are going on rumbling all over the time.
I am extremely excited about the job I do, and my job allows me to ask questions, and it allows me to rattle politicians like you who only then go on rambling about the fact that the media should be attacked.
You need to let me speak.
Okay.
You need to put
Shama,
my points.
you've spoken.
You should allow me to put my points,
you
and
have
then you
put
can
your
speak,
point.
Ankit. You can't
If you want, I'll send you the clip of how for 1 minute you only went on and on. I only came back with...
Otherwise, do not invite. Do not invite if you don't want the spokesperson to speak.
Shama Mohammed, it is absolutely your choice whether you want to join or not.
You invite,
this is not the first time you have been on my show. Everybody is given ample opportunity. Just because you're coming off a victory doesn't mean that you start this arrogance. I am sorry. Now can I please request my other guest to come in? Thank you so much, ma'am.
I am not arrogant. I am not arrogant. You're just putting the Congress party down.
Okay, Gopal Agarwal, it is a legitimate question that the Congress party would raise. Why is it that the BJP leaders are tweeting, look how Rahul Gandhi is not able to choose the chief minister, this is the test of his leadership. Why is it the test of Rahul Gandhi's leadership and not the test of the BJP and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Amit Shah and the entire top leadership of your party when you delayed in choosing Yogi Adityanath as the chief minister of Uttar Pradesh? I was covering the elections of Maharashtra, and from Vidarbha, 44 of your MLAs, they were agitating, shouting slogans in favor of Nitin Gadkari. You went ahead and you chose Devendra Fadnavis. For every political party, it is their right who they want to choose and how much time they want to take on it.
No, I understand and I respect that every party has its way of taking decision, but the question is only on the democratic process, how the democracy of the party or the country will display itself. Okay. You see just Shama Mohammed, how she even accused of that you have been paid to talk on this issue. She used this word. So the issue is their arrogance and their this kind of undemocratic processes, etc. Not respecting media.
It's fascinating for me that till the result of these 5 states,
I'm telling you what is the issue.
The BJP was in the same shoes that I possibly now find the Congress party. Every time a question was asked to the BJP, you would say that the media is biased and so on and so forth, Mr. Agarwal. But my question to you, sir, my question to you, you are saying democratic process. You use this word twice. You use this word twice in your opening statement. What is so democratic about Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Amit Shah choosing Yogi Adityanath, Manohar Khattar, who was not even an MLA at that point of time in Haryana, and Devendra Fadnavis? You took your time. The Congress, what do you mean by democratic process? Shouldn't the leadership of the Congress party, after consulting all their MLAs, decide on what they want to do?
Yes, I respect that it is the MLA's prerogative to decide and take time in decision making. The issue that we are questioning is that in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, it is not the MLA which is elected MLA which are taking the decision. They had delegated this power to the Rahul Gandhi, president of the Congress party. Now what he is doing? He is consulting his sister, he is consulting his mother.
I have the resolution. I have the resolution of Uttar Pradesh.
What political
I have the
position
resolution of the Uttar Pradesh Bharatiya Janata Party elected MLAs. Those who delegated and said that Amit Shah and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will choose who is going to lead them. So when the BJP MLAs do the same in one line, it is democratic. When the Congress MLAs do that, it is undemocratic.
No, Ankit.
Sir, I have the resolution right in front of me.
Okay, then listen. I'm saying I said at your channel, I said in this channel just now that if the MLA delegate this power to the their party president, it is no problem. But the issue of closed door consultation on talking and taking decision of Madhya Pradesh with his sister, what power or what position does Priyanka Gandhi
He's a member
has
of the
in
Congress
the
party, sir. I mean, I don't know what is the problem
did the MLA delegate this power to Sonia Gandhi? The issue is the conflict and the factionism within the Congress. That's also an important issue.
Chairperson Sonia, UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi is the chairperson of the UPA. There are allies, so of course she will be consulted. Anyway, that could be your point of view. Before I go to Shama Mohammed, to get a respond to what BJP is saying, let me also bring you a quick update on what is happening on the ground. Pooja Shali
you have to clarify that you have not been, you are not working as a paid news agency.
Sir, आपने बोल दिया. चलिए मैं
just clarify that. She told at the channel.
Okay, so let me now before I get a response from Shama Mohammed, also get you
the
a word from the ground. अरे गोपाल भाई बोल दिया आपने मुझे आज मैं आप दोनों से यही बात करता रहूंगा that let others speak. Let me get in a quick word in from Supriya Bharadwaj, my colleague who is outside Rahul Gandhi's residence. Supriya, late night consultations, you have had a very long night even yesterday. What is the sticking point in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, both the states where the Congress is now of course forming the government, overwhelming majority in Chhattisgarh? What is the problem?
Well, there is no problem, Ankit, as far as the Congress party is concerned. This is the Rahul Gandhi's Congress, and we have spoken to a large number of people, young, old, workers, you know, the old guard, new guard, everybody. And the information that we can give is this, that when we yesterday spoke to UPA chairperson Sonia Gandhi about who will be the chief minister in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, she said Congress president will decide. Well, we spoke to the three contenders who are coming from Raipur, Chhattisgarh, as well as, all three of them are coming from the Chhattisgarh, as to who will be the chief minister and what is going to happen in Delhi. They simply said we are going to listen to what decision that Congress president is going to take. See, there is a process in the Congress party. Yesterday a resolution was passed in all the three states, whether it was Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, and then the observers came to Delhi. They discussed with Mr. Gandhi. Then all the CM probables came and they met him. One-to-one meetings took place. Mr. Gandhi even consulted the workers, the leaders. Now the whole entire thing which is coming up in Rajasthan is this. It's no longer about Mr. Sachin Pilot. It's no longer about Mr. Ashok Gehlot. It is only about the authority of the Congress president. This is what now the entire thing boils down to. What we are hearing from the sources that only Mr. Gandhi knows as to who will be the chief minister.
All right, Supriya, stay on with me. Supriya, stay on with me. That's a very it's a good perspective to go on to Shama Mohammed with. Shama, as Supriya was saying, now it is the question about the authority and the leadership of the Congress president. Should this be taken as the confusion between how he wants to in fact formulate a strategy for 2019, or is it just about these states? It's nothing to do about the 2019 elections. The eye is firmly on what and who and how, who is the most capable person to lead these two states going forward.
Ankit, right now we have to, we are thinking about the three states. It's not about 2019. It's about these three states. A lot of people have worked very hard, and our cadres have worked very hard. We are a party which respects our cadres. We respect our MLAs. We got the feedback from our MLAs, and then we are taking a decision. Now, the BJP spokesperson was going on. I heard him talk a lot about my party. He doesn't know that Mrs. Sonia Gandhi was the former president of the party. Now, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is. He doesn't know. He doesn't understand who Sonia Gandhi is.
You talk about your party.
So it's
you have been speaking over everybody.
Gopal, let us speak. Let's not do this.
Let me finish.
You know that I don't like this. Come on.
Country.
Gopal Agarwal, let her speak. Let her make her point. I will come to you. I will come to you. Just let her make her point. Please go.
Please ask him not to interrupt. Let me finish.
Okay, can I have the audio of Gopal Agarwal down, please? Don't force me to do that, Gopal Bhai. You know it. Let her speak, and then I'll come to you.
You cannot. Mr. Gopal Agarwal, I did not interrupt you. You were abusing my party. I did not interrupt. So let's have a civil debate. Let me finish and then you can rebut. Now, the other question I want to ask Mr. Agarwal is, why does RSS choose? I thought it was an apolitical body. Why is it involved in the selection of various chief ministers? He keeps pointing fingers at us.
Question.
Who is the RSS? Why was it allowed back after
Gopal Agarwal, not fair, not fair.
After the father of our nation was assassinated? It came back because it's an apolitical body. This is not done, Ankit. You can't invite people like this who are uncivilized. They are not civilized, the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay, let's not get personal, Gopal Agarwal. My final word to you, please let her speak, and I will give you same amount of time. You will get exactly by second same amount of time to respond. Shama Mohammed, quickly wrap up your point.
Yeah, so our thing is that we have here. So the RSS makes, they select people who are the chief minister, they decide what should be the next agenda of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay.
So who is the RSS? Why don't they come out and say that, you know what, we are a political body?
Right.
They don't say that. So when you live in a glass house, please don't throw stones.
Okay.
This is our internal matter. We will sort it out. And let's see, we have a humble president who said that we will take forward the work of all the Bharatiya Janata Party CMs,
right,
whatever they have done. Will I ever hear something of that type from Mr. Amit Shah?
Okay.
Never. Will I hear anything from Mr. Modi? Never. And have they come out and said, you know what, this is the defeat? When the states win, Modi comes out and says, it is the Modi wave, it's Modi who has done in third person.
Okay.
Here, we haven't heard a single word saying that we have taken the responsibility for this defeat.
Okay, I have to take,
I have to
interrupt. I'm sorry. I have to take a very quick break at this point of time. After the break, I'll get Gopal Agarwal to respond. And this is also a very legitimate question to ask. Why is it that a victory is Amit Shah, Modi, juggernaut? That is unstoppable. And a defeat becomes of the chief ministers of that state. We will discuss this as well. And of course, the question whether this is a question about competence or just combinations, being Congress trying to get the combinations right for the 2019 elections as well. Welcome back. Now, let me very quickly, before I go to Gopal Agarwal, because Hemendra also has to go to Raj Bhavan at 10:30, get in a quick word from Hemendra, my colleague, who is in fact in Bhopal. Hemendra, today would be, of course, Kamal Nath would be going to meet the governor as well. What is the program? When is he going to, in fact, take oath? And is there any word about the cabinet?
Well, it's too early for the cabinet, but let me tell you that Kamal Nath is going to the Raj Bhavan at 11 a.m. today. There's been a slight change in time. Initially, he had to go at 10:30, but now he'll go at 11 o'clock. He's going to meet the governor at 11, and he would be accompanied by Suresh Pachauri, Arun Yadav, Ajay Singh, Deepak Bavaria, Digvijay Singh. So these are the leaders who are going to accompany Kamal Nath. Jyotiraditta Scindia, he has gone back to Delhi last night with A.K. Antony, so he won't be there. But that doesn't mean that they are not together. Honestly speaking, in Madhya Pradesh, there was never much of an issue about who's going to be the next chief minister of the state. They took just around 30 hours, and I think it's decent enough time for them to take this. They are entitled to take that time. And in between, there was some competitive sloganeering, which, again, the Congress leadership has explained that it is their entitlement, it is their excitement, and everyone is entitled to aspire for something in life. So everything is perfectly in order in Madhya Pradesh. Kamal Nath is going to stake his claim with the governor, and after that they are going to decide who's going to be the next chief minister. What's the time when they are going to take the oath? Kamal Nath probably would try for this evening if everything is possible. They can go for an early oath-taking ceremony today evening, but that has to be decided. It can happen tomorrow or day after as well.
Thank you, Hemendra, for giving us that quick update. Hemendra also has to make his way to the Raj Bhavan, so I'll let you go, and we'll come to you live when Kamal Nath, in fact, the Chief Minister-elect of Madhya Pradesh, meets the governor. Gopal Agarwal, why is it that all the questions of the Bharatiya Janata Party, when Rahul Gandhi, when Congress was losing state after state, you had questions for Rahul Gandhi that he's not fit for the top job. Now Rahul Gandhi becomes the president in 1 year. He wins 3 states from the Hindi heartland states from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now you are questioning his ability to lead because he's not been able to name the chief ministers within 24 hours or whatever time you would like him to do so. But why not the same questions to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Amit Shah? He's the face on whose face you fought the elections in Chhattisgarh. Every poster in Chhattisgarh was done with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's face. You fought the elections. Prime Minister did multiple rallies in Rajasthan. He did multiple rallies in Madhya Pradesh. If he is the juggernaut, if he gets the credit for every victory, why is the Prime Minister himself not coming out and saying that I tried my best, we lost, we'll try harder?
Ankit, the issue is that though I congratulate Congress on winning these 3 elections, the issue is that it's a technical win. In Madhya Pradesh, the vote share of Bharatiya Janata Party is higher than the Congress. In Rajasthan, the vote share is in decimals. Difference between Congress and BJP. So the issue, definitely they have won an electoral process, with all respect and congratulating them, but the kind of arrogance and discontent we can discuss. The issue is we are discussing the chief election of the chief
come up
minister
with
in
the best
states.
arguments.
We are not, if you want to discuss,
when Congress lost Gujarat and they said moral victory, then you were laughing at them. Your Twitter army was laughing at them, saying that ye to moral victory mein reh jayenge. Today you have lost. You are saying technical victory. Gopal bhai, a victory is a victory. एक वोट से, 4 वोट से, 10 वोट से, 2 सीट से, victory is victory. You've lost. That's it. You can't hide behind technical, questions and why it is. Answer the question that I asked you, sir. Before I go to Shama Mohammed, will the Prime Minister and the BJP President, who is your Chanakya, who you call as the man who can, get victory out of the jaws of the defeat, will he take the blame or not?
I got your questions.
You've not answered
it. The issue is that it's a collective leadership that we belong. It's a democratic process that we depend upon. And we have been thinking and talking and analyzing the results of the state government. Prime Minister himself has congratulated, but the issue, the only point that we would like to mention is that state elections and the center elections have a different agenda. And at present, we are discussing the selection process of chief minister in the state government. Therefore, we are questioning the process.
I am discussing everything. I will not be bound by certain parameters. I will be discussing everything because it is a legitimate question. When you question the party president of the Congress party, there will be questions on your leadership as well. Shama Mohammed, in victory, it is Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In defeat, it is the collective leadership. We have also seen similar arguments coming from the Congress party. When Congress used to, in fact, lose elections, the leadership would also come out and say this collective leadership. Now Rahul Gandhi is being credited with the victory.
Ankit, I'm going to answer your question, but he says that our victories are very close. They had 2 MLAs in Meghalaya. How did they form the government? Ask him, without victory, they formed the government in Goa. How did they form? We were the single largest party. These are questions they need to answer. What about Bihar? Nobody elected them. They have formed the government in Bihar. So he can't talk about close calls like this when we have won. We have the people's mandate and we are forming the government. You didn't have mandate and you're forming the government. That is called cheating the people of that state. Do you understand that, Mr. Gopal Agarwal? And the question to what you asked, whatever I could hear when Mr. Gopal Agarwal was babbling in between, was that Mr. Rahul Gandhi has come out whenever there's a defeat. He has come out, held a press conference and taken responsibility for the defeat too. You have to understand that. But after becoming the president, he has won including Karnataka, we formed the government and 3 states. It's a big win. It's a big. That is the true story of this election. That it is 3 out of 5. It is 3 out of 5.
She did not speak when you were speaking. Let her give us accept the same courtesy, Gopal bhai. Let us speak.
Please ask him to
let us speak. Gopal Agarwal, let's not do this.
The biggest takeaway, Ankit, the biggest takeaway,
no,
oh my God, Mr. Gopal Agarwal.
Sir, I will interrupt her when I feel like interrupting her. I will. What do you want, sir?
The biggest takeaway.
सर सुन तो ले दूसरे की बात. मैंने आपको इंटरप्ट नहीं किया जब आपने बोला कि टेक्निकल डिफीट है. मैं तो उस पे आपको इंटरप्ट किया. अब now let her speak, sir.
Let me answer the question.
Gopal bhai.
Let's reduce his volume.
In a single debate, I'm being accused of trying to be partisan from both the sides. I'm very happy with this
debate. Ask him to reduce the volume.
Okay, Gopal bhai, I will not allow this. I'm firmly telling you, you will now please be quiet and let Shama Mohammed respond, and then I will come to you.
No, then let me finish my answer.
Can I?
Ask him to reduce
No, sir,
the volume.
sir, you were not answering. You were only trying to dissuade from the topic. I asked Shama Mohammed the question. She is answering it. Then I will come to you now.
I am Shama Mohammed.
Shama, please go ahead.
You're not. Yeah, so the biggest takeaway from this election, is 3 out of 5 Congress party, 0 out of 5 for the Bharatiya Janata Party. That is what you should be putting out. Not that 48 hours there is no
Shama Mohammed,
CM yet or whatever.
Okay, you made your point. I have a very quick question.
I don't see that.
I have a very quick question. I have a very quick question, ma'am.
Bharat by 2019.
Okay, I have a very quick question.
It is not going to be Congress Mukt Bharat.
Okay, Shama Mohammed, let's not. Okay, the question that I want to ask you is there and for any party, of course, it could also be interpreted as, Rahul Gandhi is enjoying the problem of plenty, where you have multiple leaders who are capable of leading a state. But is there still a tussle between the old and the new guard that we are seeing? Sachin Pilot not throwing in, in fact backing away. There is still sloganeering going on after a victory, with people burning tires to in fact pressurize the leadership on who should become the chief minister. This is against party discipline. This is at a level embarrassing as well.
Yeah, Ankit, there are sometimes very enthusiastic supporters. They do things, they're very excited. And I think Mr. Sachin Pilot came out and said, please do not do these things. This is not the Congress party. This is not the way the cadres of the Congress party behave. So he's come out, he's told the supporters not to do it. And that's fair, isn't it? But this is an internal matter of the Congress party. There is nothing called the old guard and the new guard. In his plenary speech, Mr. Gandhi had said that in our party, whoever is capable, whether they are old or young, they will be taken along as the party goes forward. We do not have a Margdarshak Mandal where people like the ones who formed the party, L.K. Advani, Yashwant Sinha, Murli Manohar Joshi. Murli Manohar Joshi and Mr. Advani are the ones who have formed Bharatiya Janata Party. They are left out there. If not for Mr. Advani, Modi would not be where he is today. He would have resigned in 2002. And what did he do? He used him like toilet paper.
As you are talking about the internal matter of the Congress party, this is also an internal matter of the Bharatiya Janata Party. They will sort out what they want to do with their senior leaders. Gopal Agarwal, in the end, I want to come and ask you in the end, from this defeat, from the 3 states of the Hindi heartland that are now, in fact, the BJP were ruling and have the Congress have wrested them from you. Is the BJP, the introspection is going to be about what were the reasons why you lost, or is it going to be an attack on Rahul Gandhi, who you kept calling names, who people came out and kept answering, questioning, including Sambit Patra to your cabinet ministers? Is this still going to be, the narrative still going to be about the question mark on the leadership of Rahul Gandhi? Or is it just about the BJP stepping back, introspecting on the reasons why they lost?
Ankit, the issue is not, both these issues are not mutually exclusive. If Rahul Gandhi is shown a failed leadership, he does not have the capability to lead the nation or to take decisions or to come out with control the factionalism within his party is also an issue for debate for the BJP also, and for the nation also, for the media also. The second part is that analyzing the results is also a part of our strategy. We already have to do it, otherwise how we will move forward? If we are at a standstill, we will do not understand what the aspirations of the people is. So these are not mutually exclusive.
I hope
both processes
I hope
are
when you
going
introspect, you also
will
take
go
in account not only the results but few of your BJP MPs, those who have left the BJP and are talking about the process and the way the party is functioning. And apart from that, sir, when you question the delay of Rahul Gandhi trying to choose, remember that there was similar or in fact larger delay in the process as far as electing chief ministers in UP, in Haryana, in Maharashtra is concerned. At this point of time, rather than giving sermons to any political party on how they should function and who they should choose, it is for the people and in the interest of the voters that the best man for the job for the state is chosen. That's all that we will end this debate with. Thank you so much, Shama Mohammed and Gopal Agarwal, for joining me on this morning for this debate.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.